We are having a little bit of a rough morning. Yesterday, Alicia noticed it. I noticed it. Honestly, for like a week, Rosie's been acting a little weird. And we don't really blame her. There's been a lot of people here. So I thought she was just anxious. I thought she was stressed. And then yesterday, my boyfriend came over to pick me up to go on a date. Like always, whenever he comes to the door, the girls like rush him. So he bent down to pet them and Rosie screamed. Like, I thought he stepped on her. That's what it sounded like. I turn around to look and then I see her scream again and he's not touching her. She's just like cowering on the ground and he's like very gently petting her. Didn't step on her, didn't hurt her in any way, and she screamed like at the top of her lungs. At first I was like, oh my God, like I wonder if she's okay, but then her tail started wagging, so I thought she was fine. She slept with Alicia last night. This morning she comes into my room and she's like moving kind of slow and Alicia's like, what did you say? She was acting weird. Very like needy. Like she needs to be next to you, like next to you. And very scared, very shaky for like kind of no reason. So then this morning, Alicia said she was acting that way. So I bent over and I kind of like smothered her. I didn't apply pressure or any way, but I just kind of like put my arms around her and she yelped like she was in pain. That scared her. So then she started growling and barking a little bit. It seemed like maybe her paw was in pain, like her paw hurt. She kept picking it up and holding it up in the air. So Alicia was worried about her jumping off the bed. So Alicia went to pick her up and set her down. And then she was acting weird, like she couldn't walk kind of. So then Alicia went to pick her up again and Rosie bit her. Lita's totally fine. It wasn't a mean bite. She didn't break skin or draw blood. But she definitely bit her, and it wasn't a like vicious bite. It was like a don't do that hurts kind of bite. You know what I mean? There's a difference in bites.
I feel like it shocked her because she like right afterwards was just like staring at me and then started licking
She started licking Alicia's face immediately after, which just again goes to show like it's not like a malicious intent bite. It's like stop, that hurts bite. So we canceled all of our morning plans and we made a little bed on the floor because we don't want her jumping. And Alicia and I are editing and uploading. We have an appointment for Rosie at 11 to hopefully figure out what's going on. Hopefully we get some answers for poor Ween. When she gets up to move, she'll start whimpering. So something's definitely wrong. It seems like she's really in pain. That's scary. Like even the fact that she's just sitting here in the grass is weird. She doesn't do that. She runs towards a squirrel, starts barking, like does a lap, and then starts sniffing around every time, like religiously. Part of me thinks something might be wrong with her paw because she just keeps kind of favoring it. I don't know, guys. Something's weird.
Smell.
There she is. Hello, Ween Ween. A good Ween. We just left the vet. We're doing okay. Our blood work looked great, which was very exciting. I don't know what I was thinking in my head. I think I was thinking more like mental, like possible stroke or something like that. They're thinking it's more of a spinal injury, which is super common in dachshunds. This one is impossible to keep from jumping on and jumping off of things. All the symptoms that we said they're saying aligns very strongly with having some kind of back injury. So we're wondering if maybe she jumped off one of our beds and tweaked her back or tweaked her shoulder or something like that. We're not entirely sure, but they gave us some anti-inflammatory. They gave us some pain medication. And we took some x-rays and blood work. So hopefully we'll have a better idea of what's going on with her body in a couple of days. It's heartbreaking.
No, like...
Oof. Also, it's so dumb, but I got a ticket. I paid the wrong meter. It was the one to the right, and apparently I should have paid the one to the left, which is so stupid. There's like no one to talk to about stuff like that. Also, there's no one to be like, hey, like I did pay, I paid the wrong one. Can you give me a break?
Also,
there's nothing to do. They don't care. They don't care. It's so annoying.
Also, it's like another cherry on top to today.
Just the worst. We are just sitting here, swaddled. I think the medication's kicking in, which is good. We're just camped out here on the floor. Really starting to think it's a back injury. She has a pretty decent limp now. And it looks like it's really affecting, I said it's really affecting her left paw, but it might be more her shoulder. Just feeling a little heartbroken and sad for my poor Angel. She just seems so lethargic and sad and mopey. Good girl, yeah. I went upstairs for a literal second to grab my advent calendars to open for you guys. And Rosie immediately like moved and tried to go up the stairs. So the rest of the vlog might be me here on the floor, but she seems good now. She's holding still and not moving. So let's go ahead and open the advent calendar for today. We're at day 7 already. And we have, ooh, a YSL Night Reboot Serum. This is their Pure Shots serums. I've never tried YSL skincare. I've only done YSL beauty. So that's gonna be very interesting. I might try that tonight. And then time for our FabFitFun advent calendar, day 7. Oh my God, jewelry. I wasn't expecting jewelry. They're Marilyn Schiff studs. I love the bottom ones. They're like 2 circles within each other. Let's actually go ahead and just put them in. How cute is that? I love a fully studded ear. I have 8 piercings in my ears combined, and I would totally do another one, but also I'm just like running out of room, and I've never really wanted a conch piercing or anything like that. So I could do something more like in the center right here, but I've done a lot already. I feel like my ears are kind of done. Cute. Love it. I've decided to just go ahead and lean into the unboxing thing. So I have a few more packages that came today, so let's go ahead and open those. Have a good eye on Rosie, so if she needs anything, I'm right here. This first box looks like it's from Bare Minerals. First of all, we've got some Bare Minerals Original Mineral Veil Powder, some blushes. I love their blushes. They're so nice. We've got the Bare Minerals Vitamin C Brightening Moisturizer, the Prime Time Hydrate and Glow. We've got the Lasting Eyeliner by Bare Minerals, as well as their Mineralist Lip Gloss Balm. Ooh, I love these. I used these forever ago. I say forever ago, it was probably like a couple years ago. Obsessed with them. They go on so smooth. Then they must have like collabed with Buxom or something, because I got a lot of Buxom products. And let me just say, I love Buxom lip gloss. Looks like we have the Plump Shot Collagen Infused Lip Serum. We also have Plumping Lip Creams, full on plumping lip creams, and those are tinted, and so is the lip serum, which it's a collagen infused lip serum. Look at how beautiful that packaging is. Holy, I have to. We gotta do a quick little. Much thinner than a lip gloss, not sticky at all, more balmy, but very thin. Feels very hydrating. I get it, it's more like a serum. I will be using this a lot. I'm so excited. They also sent over the full-on plumping lip polish. So I think that means this is more of like a gloss. Ooh, the color Katie looks pretty. Ooh, oh my goodness. I will be using all of these. I absolutely will. Very excited for that. They sent over the Buxom Summer Babe Glow Stick. Look at how gorgeous that is. I love the packaging, love the color. Something I don't do often enough is palette shop. Alicia's great at it. I have my like go-to ones, and then I'll just use them till they die, till they're like no longer good. But here's a Buxom Forever Babe makeup palette, and look, these colors. I could see myself actually using all of these, which is a big deal. With palettes, for me specifically, I usually don't wear all of the colors, so it always feels like pointless to invest in a palette when I know I won't use, even if it's just one. I'll be like, why? I'm not gonna use it. But look at all of those beautiful colors. Love it, it's so beautiful. Then we have a Lasting Eyeliner by Buxom. We have a Powerline Lasting Eyeliner by Buxom. We have a Powerline Plumping Lip Liner. I didn't even know they made plumping lip liner. I would put it on, but my lips are busy. And then we have the Buxom Mascara. I feel so set. Bare Minerals and Buxom are 2 companies that I've just loved for a long time, and all of their stuff is just so luxe. It's so smooth, it goes on so well, so very excited A lot of times I gift a lot of my stuff away to like friends or family or people, but I will be keeping all of that for myself. Okay, let's open up the next box. I think I know what it is. Saltaire has come out with a lip oil balm in the most gorgeous of gorgeous colors. Look at how beautiful. All right, so let's break it down. We have the clear color, which you always need to clear. You always need to clear in your bag, no matter what. Then we have dragon fruit, which is this pretty pink. We have acai berry, which is this beautiful berry purple. We have toasted milk chocolate right here, and then dark chocolate cacao. I've been really into like the more brown lip colors lately. The dark chocolate might not look amazing right now because I have zero makeup on. So let's actually go with toasted. And it is so smooth. Smells delicious. Holy wow. Obsessed. And again, I will be keeping these for myself. Thank you, Saltaire. Rosie is doing good. Okay guys, one last package. This is actually a present I got from my mom. I ended up getting something for my mom for Christmas. It's through Etsy and I don't want to give it away because I know she watches this stuff, so I'm not going to show you guys, but I will show you guys eventually. I actually have a present to wrap. How exciting. I went to a party the other night and I was talking to this girl who literally has all of her Christmas shopping done already. And I looked at her and I was like, I haven't even started. I'm nowhere near done. I have no idea. So maybe tonight I'll actually get started on that. Rosie just tried to move and climb up the stairs again. So just got her down and settled, and I officially will not be leaving this spot for the foreseeable future. I've gotten myself a poppy and I thought I would sit here for a sec and just go a little more in depth about the social anxiety that I mentioned 2 vlogs ago or something like that. I really wanted to take a second and just thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all of the beautiful, super sweet comments that you guys left on that video. This is something that I think I've always struggled with. It was always really hard and difficult for me to socialize in school, specifically like high school. I went to a different town for the school and all of them kind of grew up together, and I just remember having such a hard time making friends. I have always since then questioned myself, second guessed the way that I acted with people, would say things and then just be like, that was stupid, why would you say that? So this isn't anything new. It's definitely something that's always been really hard for me. Networking and chit-chatting has always been a task, and obviously it's, you know, a task for all people, but it's always been a little bit harder for me than some of the friends that I know. Alicia, I know, can relate to this a lot. Me and her are very similar in this way, but again, I think that day was just the perfect combination of exhaustion, stress, being overstimulated by all the noise and construction and the dogs barking. That has always deeply affected me when there's that much noise and constant noise. Throughout the day is one thing, but nonstop for like a week and a half is crazy. And I can't be mad at the girls. Obviously, there were strange men walking around in the house. Like, that's their job, and I don't blame them for barking. It was just the perfect little cocktail of too much for me. And I think that's why going to the party, I was just in a bad headspace. I think I was in a really bad place for socializing and for being in like a healthy mental state. Socializing. And then knowing that I struggle with social anxiety in the first place really put it into perspective of like, oh, this is why this is so hard right now. I think what was exceptionally frustrating about it is that I've struggled with this for so long. I think in the back of our heads, we think that over time and with age and with experience, some of those things, some of those insecurities, some of those fears that you had as a kid will go away. And I don't think that's the case for all things, especially things like this. I think it's more of a, this is the burden that you will carry your entire life, and you'll have days where you're not affected by it, and you'll have days where you're deeply affected by it. And I think unfortunately I was thinking that I was over this because I've gotten better at it over time, but it's definitely not something that I'm ever gonna get over. It's something that I'm gonna get better at. And again, totally normal to have extra bad days like I had in that vlog. But yeah, I really, really, really appreciate you guys being a safe space for me to open up about that. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. If you guys have any tips for what to do when you are spiraling and in like that bad place, please leave them in the comments below for me, because I'll take all the tips that I can. Doing better. So thanks for that. But then I did sob today with Rosie. So it's been a rough week. I feel like she's shaking. I'm gonna go snuggle her. Spent the entire night on the floor in the living room trying to cuddle the ween. She really doesn't like being picked up. It seems to hurt her. So the only solution I've been able to come up with is putting her in her carrier. And each time she gets in her carrier, she gets scared. She wanted to sleep on the floor, and then a couple times she wanted on the couch, and getting her from the couch back to the floor, I had to put her in her carrier. Just came upstairs to get ready to go to bed, and I had to put her in her carrier for that as well. And now she's not getting out of her carrier. She just wants to lay there, which is fine by me. I tried to entice her, gave her a treat, all the things. She's just very content to stay in it now. That's the update. Poor thing seems to be hurting. Hopefully we get some updates. Would love one tomorrow, but like they said, like 2 to 3 days. So I have some things I have to do tomorrow. I'm supposed to record the podcast, but Alicia's going to Miami. So trying to figure out if I need to reschedule my plans tomorrow and stick around and be here with her, or if I lock her in a room with a bed, if she'll be okay like that. I don't know. Right now, it doesn't feel like she'll be okay. She seems so needy right now. We'll see. Maybe she'll be doing better tomorrow after her breakfast and pain medications. I'll give you guys obviously an update tomorrow. Please send prayers. If you guys are prayer people, please send prayers for wisdom from the doctors and for some pain relief for the ween, because it has been a long day for her. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the vlog tomorrow, which is Vlogmas Day 8, I think. That's wild. Okay. Bye.